Psst. Hey guys, come here. Come on, closer. I got a little secret to tell you. Hey, this is just a reminder to buy those comics. Hey, all my webheads out there, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, I'm your host, Mike Spider Slayer, always helping you make decisions on what comic books to buy. And today, guys, I'm reminding you to buy those comics. That's right, guys. New Comic Book Day is right around the corner, and I'm giving you the rundown of all the comic books that are getting ready to come out for this particular comic book week. So, guys, before we get started here, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that bell for notifications. And at any time, guys, if you would like to leave a comment, that's going to enter you in my Road to 10K X-Men giveaway, and you can win these prizes. All right, guys, so let's get started with this week's rundown of the comics that are coming out for May 19th, 2021. All right, so next we're going to touch on a little bit of Vault comics here. First thing we have is Dark Interlude. Interesting book right there for $4. So we have that's issue 5. Then we have I Walk with Monsters. This is issue 6. Never got into this book. I did hear some good things about it. And if you're looking for a variant cover, unfortunately can't show you that. But next we have the Autumnal issue 7. I actually read issue 1 of this, but it was hard for me to get the previous issues of this series. But nevertheless, the first issue was pretty good. Let me know in the comments section below what you guys thought of this one. Scout Comics, we're going to be talking about Black Friday issue 2. This book is coming out. Pretty interesting covers. It looks like they're in a grocery store with some crazy ass creature there. So that's Black Friday issue 2. Next we have Misadventures. This is issue 1. Kind of looks like a kid's comic book. It's only $2, so you can't beat the price of that one, right? And then we have Redshift. This is issue 1. So we have this book getting ready to come out. This looks quite like an interesting book. Interesting cover here. So we have that for $3.99 as well. And then you have a 1 in 10 incentive variant. Pretty cool looking cover. The guy looks like he's mining something, so that's pretty cool. Something on Mars. And then we have By the Horns. This is issue 1, the second printing, in case you missed out on that first. And that's what we have for Scout Comics. Being released on May 19th, we have Skybound, we have Stillwater issue 7, the return of this series. This is going to be a lot of fun, seeing Stillwater return with the crazy town where you can heal, never die, all kinds of crazy stuff like that. Next, we have The Walking Dead. This is issue 15. Of course, this is deluxe version, so you're going to have it in color. If you're not reading The Walking Dead or you've never read it before, it's not too late to jump on. Such a solid series. And if you're looking for a variant cover, here we got a variant here for you as well. So that's pretty cool. The other thing that's being released is Ultra Mega issue 3. For some reason, they're not showing the main covers or some of the alternate or variant covers. So yeah, it's not popping up here. So, but that is also being released if you're into that series as well. All right. Next, we're moving on from Skybound to Image, and we're gonna go to Home. This is issue 2. So we got that getting ready to come out. Never read issue number 1, so I will not be buying this issue. However, if you're looking for a variant, you have your cover B. So here's your cover B getting ready to come out there. All right, and then next we have Jules Verne's Lighthouse issue 2. Any of you guys checked out this one? Pretty creepy looking cover, man. This girl's got this weird gun, and who's that dude with the fingernails, man? That's weird stuff right there. You have 2 variants for this one. So here we have the cover B. That's pretty cool, I guess. All right, and then we have this cover C. Interesting. She's got a robot with her. Man, if you guys know what this is about, tell me in the comments below. Next, we have Moonshine. This is issue 25. Hard to believe this is 25 issues in. Brian Azzarello is the writer of this series. Next, we have Nomen Amen, issue 15. That is coming out as well. Another interesting cover. All right? But these independents, man, they're pretty solid stories. Next, we have The Return of Radiant Black. This is issue 4, written by Kyle Higgins. This is such a solid book. Can't wait for the action to ramp up in this series. We also have a couple variants in here. So we have the cover B, which this one looks really nice. I like this. It reminds me of something like Ryan Otley would do, right? So you have that one, and then you have the 1 in 25 incentive variant. So we have that one as well. All right, next we have coming out is Stray Dogs issue 4. This was in my top 10 most anticipated as my number 1. Love this series. The ending of issue 3 was heartbreaking. I can't wait to see how this one continues. All right, and then there is a variant out there. It's got these movie poster variants, which is pretty cool. I love these variant covers. So there's your variant for that. And then you have Scumbag, issue 8. Oh, it's not going to show it. God dang. Every time it doesn't show a main cover, it won't pop up for some reason. But you will have Scumbag, issue 8. I dropped this series. I'm just not into it anymore. And then we also have Radiant Black, issue 3, the second printing, in case you guys never got your copy of issue 3. Okay. Then we have Geiger, issue 1, the third printing. Cover A. Look at that. Wow, that's pretty creepy right there. That's awesome. All right, and then we have Radiant Black issue 2, the third printing. That was a nice cover too, man. That's nice if you're into all those cover buys, right? And then you have Radiant Black issue 1, third printing. So all kinds of Radiant Black craziness going out there for that particular comic book week when it comes to Image Comics. And there is your Image books. All right, guys, so now we move on to Boom Studios, one of the hottest publishers going on right now, and this one is Luna issue 4. I currently don't read this story. I have no idea what it's about, but there it is in case you want to buy it. So, and then there's a variant cover. There is a cover B. Very interesting artwork there. Very interesting. And then we have Orcs issue 4. Another interesting cover. Don't read this book either. So if you guys recommend any of these books out there and think that they're good reads, let me know in the comments below. Here is your 1 in 10 cover. Okay. Then we have Power Rangers. This is issue 7. Interesting cover there. Different type of artwork. Let's see what variants we have for Power Rangers. So we have a 1 in 15 Virgin. That's pretty nice. Let's see. Then we have a 1 in 25 Peach Momoko. That's cool. I like that cover a lot. That's pretty cool. All right. And then you got the 1 in 50 Virgin incentive. So without any logos in there. So that's pretty neat. All right. And then let's see. We have a cover B, Carlini Legacy. Okay. And then that's what we have for that. So next we have The Many Deaths of Layla Starr. This is issue 2. That's an interesting name for a comic. Never read this as well. So again, let me know if you guys have read this. All right. There's 2 variants for this. Here's your cover B. Nice artwork though. It's like a painted style. Pretty cool. And then here is your cover C, 1 in 25. So that's pretty cool too. All right, so let's move on. We can only find them when they're dead, issue 6. I unfortunately just could not get into this series. I read the first 2 issues. The art was all over the place for me. Even the story was all over the place for me. However, I know some people are still reading it and enjoying it, so that's awesome. So there we have that particular issue, and then we have 4 variants for this one. So we have our 1 in 25. right? And then we have our 1 in 50 Del Mundo variant. Okay. And then we have our cover B. So we got that one too. So that's pretty cool. Next we have Magic the Gathering issue 1. We have the 3rd printing. So it looks like this book has been selling really, really well for people. Firefly, a brand new verse, issue 1. The 2nd printing. Gorgeous cover, I like that one. Love the like dress there, right? I didn't expect that. Then we have Berserker number 1, the 4th printing. In case you guys haven't jumped on Berserker yet, and there you go. You got your 4th printing there. That's insane, right? And that is it when it comes to Boom. All right, guys. So now we move on to IDW, and we have Chained to the Grave. This is issue 3. Definitely not reading this series, but just again, just to let you guys know that if you want this, it's out there. Next, Godzilla's Monsters and Protectors issue 2. Look at Godzilla in the waters. Like, yeah, I'm gonna destroy that base, and now I'm gonna destroy more people. So we have that one, and then we have a couple variants for this. So we got oh, that's pretty cool, man. You got Mothra in there and all kinds of other creatures. That's a nice looking cover. I like that one. That's neat. All right, that's a 1 in 25. Then we have the cover B. Oh, that's cool. That's like based off of the show, man. That's pretty awesome there. And that's it for Godzilla. Then we move on to My Little Pony. Friendship is Magic, everybody. This is issue 97. So we have that. And there's your variants for your bronies out there. The 1 in 10. So that's cool. All right. And let's see. We're going to move on to Sleeping Beauties. This is issue 6. Don't know what to expect out of this cover. There's people sitting on the porch. Their front porch. Okay. Maybe it's a horror book. Let's see what else we got. And then we have this cover B. Okay. She looks a little depressed though. Butterflies going in her face from her coffee. That's weird. Okay. Let's keep going. Next we have Star Trek Year 5, issue 20. We have Spock on the cover with his like Falcon or whatever it is. Okay, that's cool. I don't read Star Trek. We have a variant for that. Here we got this 1 in 10 incentive. That's pretty cool. So you Star Trek fans might like this one. It's like nostalgic looking. Next we move on to the Transformers. This is issue 29, the 1 in 10 incentive variant. Transformers War World. That's cool. Love seeing Optimus Prime on the cover. He looks a little different there. So we have that. And then we have the Transformers number 29 cover B. Yep. Again, I wish I could get into Transformers books, but there's just too much dialogue and too much explanation, and you're constantly explaining the universe. Just Transformers War World issue 30. That's cool. That's a nice looking cover too. Okay. Let's see our variants here. 1 in 10. Cyclonus is on there. That's pretty cool. And then we have a cover B. I like that cover. That's nice. Cyclonus is pretty badass. All right. And then we move into TMNT. The Best of Splinter. This is issue 1. Hi, my sons. I am Splinter. No eating pizza in my time. This book is $6. All right. Next, we have Transformers Beast Wars issue 4. I dropped this hard, man. After issue 1, I just could not get into this book. It just was not for me at all. Here's your variant cover. Oh, it's not going to show it. Let's see if we have Transformers Escape issue 3 to show. Okay, so we got that. Pretty cool. You got your classic Transformers on there. That's pretty cool. And let's see if we have any variants to show on this. They do. So we have our 1 in 10 incentive variant. Oh, that's sweet. With the Insecticons in there. I used to love them. We need Energon, Energon. That's how they would talk. They would have like this echo to them. That's pretty cool. And then we got this one. You have Escape 3, the Transformers Escape number 3 cover B. Okay, it's got some weird alien creatures. That's not cool. All right, and that's it for IDW, guys.
All right, so let's move forward to the stuff that you definitely come looking forward to. This is DC Comics, and the first book we're talking about is Batman Fortnite 0 Point. This is issue 3. This one's going to have Snake Eyes in it, and let me tell you, this Fortnite series has actually been pretty good. It has impressed me, so I'll be definitely continuing this. Of course, you got to get those codes, man, for Fortnite. This book is $5, right? Alright, so then we got a couple of the variants for you in case you're interested in those variants. We got this one here, which is a 1 in 25 premium cardstock, right? And then we have this one right here. I like that one. That one is cool as Batman's battling Snake Eyes hardcore there with all the stuff in the background. Very cool. Alright, so next we move on. We move on to Catwoman. This is issue 31. It's not going to pop up, so I apologize. Whenever I see just a variant, for some reason it does not pop out. So we do have the Catwoman issue 31. This is the Jenny Frison variant with Poison Ivy on there. That's a gorgeous cover. I'm so upset that I can't show that to you right now, but yes, that's getting ready to come out. Next we have Justice League issue 61. So, are you guys a fan of Brian Michael Bendis' work on this title so far? Let me know if you're sticking with it or are you dropping it. Alright, and then we have the variants cover for that. So here is your variant with Naomi on there beating up a bad guy. Pretty nice looking cover though. Alright. So next we move on to Legends of the Dark Knight. This is issue 1, so newest Batman series done by Derek Robertson. So if you're into another Batman book, well, go ahead and check this one out. Definitely has a lot of variants in here. So let's check out this 1 in 250 teams card. Wow, man, look at that. That's pretty cool. Dang, that's tough right there. 1 in 250? Jeez. Then we have this one here, David Marquez. Cardstock variant. You can see Batman going after the Joker in a helicopter. And then we move on to the Jason Fabok variant A. I like that one. That's nice. Jason Fabok has beautiful artwork. Or is it Fabok? I don't know how to say these people's names. Alright, and then we have the variant B. So if you're looking for more image there. So that's cool. And then we have our Warren Lowe variant A. Well, that's nice. Love that. He did Harley issue 1. This one's even better. My gosh, Harley's sitting there playing a Batman pinball machine. That is sweet. If I can get that one, I'm definitely getting that one for sure. Such a cool book. Alright. Looney Tune fans, we're up to Looney Tunes issue 260, right? Great for the kids. Who doesn't love Looney Tunes, man? How many of the kids out there know that Looney Tunes actually exist these days? Because they barely show it on TV. This book is only $2.99. Alright, so now we move on to one of my favorite DC titles right now. This is Nightwing. This is issue 80. Such a great book. We get introduced to a new character by the name of, what's his name, Heartless or whatever he is. Takes away people's hearts with some mechanical device. Dude, so intense that last issue, but looking forward to that one. And then here, let's see, we have a variant. So if you're into the variant, there is your variant cover. Saw that image a while ago. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, and then next we have Superman Red and Blue. This is issue 3 for the Superman fans out there. Some people have really digging this series. Let me know in the comments below if you're enjoying it. And here is your variants cover. More of a darker type of cover, I guess. All right, and next we move on to the Flash, issue 770. I don't know, I'm not really digging this Flash, them time traveling, and then he's going into different people's bodies and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to buy this or not. We'll see. There's so many comic books coming out for this particular comic book week. I'm not sure if I'm picking this one up. It does have its cardstock variant. So here's the cardstock variant. Nice cover though. I like this one. So that's pretty cool. All right. So now we move on to Truth and Justice Oh, it's not going to show it. Truth and yep. Only whenever there's just a variant cover shown, it will bring up the book. But we'll move on to a book that is actually really exciting for a lot of people. Wonder Girl issue 1. So we haven't seen her since Future State. Yara Flora. Looking forward to this book. I think this is going to be a phenomenal read. At least I think it is. And then it's got quite a few variants here. So here we have a 1 in 250 spot foil cardstock variant. Gorgeous cover. Gorgeous. And then we have the 1 in 50 black and white. Then we have the cardstock. So we got that. And then we have the blank variant edition. You have that one. And then, of course, it's not going to show it. There's a Wonder Girl 1 in 25 J. Scott Campbell variant cover. On the main website, it actually shows it, but for some reason on the app, it's not showing it. Very gorgeous looking cover. And then we have a Kendrick Lim variant A. So we get to see the Pegasus on there. Interesting cover. She's very curvy in this cover. And then we have a variant B. All right. And then you have your exclusive variant edition here. Oh, how nice. And she's so close to her little Pegasus. I'm excited for that. All right, let's move on to the Joker issue 2. Let's see if it comes up. Yep. The Joker number 2, 1 in 25 second printing variant edition. So we get to see Bane's daughter on there. That's nice looking cover. Too bad I missed out on the original one. And then we got the Joker second printing just in general. Oh, wow, that's sweet. Is that her busting through? Who's she busting through there? That's pretty awesome, man. I might have to pick that one up if they have it available. All right, and then we have Dark Knight's Death Metal number 3 Band Edition. What is that? It's a $4.99 book. It says, an Anti-Crisis Part 3, Pick Up the Sticks. Okay. Pretty cool. And then you get some digital chapters and then some trade paperbacks, and that is it from DC. So we're going to move on to Marvel next. All right, guys, so now we're on to Marvel. This is the biggest release of the, obviously the most books out of any publisher. And first one we're going to be talking about is Black Knight Curse of the Ebony Blade, issue 3. I had no interest in this when it came out to begin with, so I will not be picking up this book. However, if you're into it, or if you're into collecting a variant cover for this one, there is your variant cover right here. Pretty cool as he's fighting side by side with Thor. Alright, so we move on forward to Captain America. This is issue 29. Nice Alex Ross looking cover here. I think this series is getting ready to end soon. If you care about legacy numbering, this is 733. And then we're going to get a new Captain America in the near future, right? Here is your Pacheco Reborn variant, as we get to see the Heroes Reborn, like Black Skull, as he's wearing like Venom symbiote. It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. All right, and next we move on to Champions, issue 7. I'm not reading Champions. Not my thing. I think the last time I liked it was when Jim Zub wrote it. All right, next, here's a good book. Daredevil, issue 30. You know, you got Elektra as Daredevil. Daredevil's actually in prison. Elektra's training a kid. I'm really looking forward to this issue. Legacy numbering 642. All right, and then we have a variant, but it's not going to show it. Next, we move on to Fantastic Four. This is Life Story. This is issue 1. $5 book. Mark Russell is the writer of this. Originally, Chip Zdarsky was the writer of the Spider-Man Life Story. I'm looking forward to seeing how this pans out, if this one is going to be as good as Spider-Man Life Story. So we'll get to see some fun stuff there. 3 different variants for this one. Here's your 1 in 25 Riviera. variant, which is kind of cool. Then we have this one right here with the Brett Booth variant, which this one's really cool with Galactus in the background. That's awesome, right? And then we have this Martin variant. That one's really nice too. I love this one. Love the layout of all the characters there. Cool colors. All right, so speaking of Heroes Reborn, we have Heroes Reborn issue 3, Race Through the Dread Dimension. The first issue actually piqued my curiosity, like I want to read a little bit more. However, is issue 1 going to be as good as the series gets? And does it go down from here? So we'll see what happens with issue 3. There are 5 variants for this book. So here we have a 1 in 25, right? And we have a 1 in 50. That's an interesting cover, right? And then we have the Bagley trading card variant, which I really like these. I think these are kind of cool. If you were to get them all, I think that would be a pretty cool set. Then you have your action figure variant, which these are always really cool too. And then you have your Peach Momoko Stormbreakers variant, which that one is really nice too. Definitely different type of cover there. And next we move on to Runaways. This is issue 36. Never been into the Runaways comic book. My friend Kat Comic Uno is a huge fan of this book. Hopefully you guys are too. Check it out if you're interested. This is Legacy Numbering issue 98. Next we move on to Shang-Chi. Nope, we're not going to show it because all they're showing is the variant covers. So we have Shang-Chi issue 1 coming out as well. They're not showing the main cover, but there is a J. Scott Campbell 1 in 50 and a Cho variant as well. So if you're getting ready for Shang-Chi, check this out. There's also there's a couple of them in here. There's a Jugan Yoon variant, another variant. So there's quite a few variants there. Sorry I can't show them. Next we move on to Star Wars Bounty Hunters. This is issue 12. The first part of this War of the Bounty Hunters book was absolutely awesome with Boba Fett. I definitely recommend this if you're a Star Wars fan. It's gonna take a while to get through, but I think you're going to enjoy it. I loved that first issue. Check out this particular book right here. So there's your variant for this one. And then you have one that they're not going to show. All right, so next we move on to The Amazing Spider-Man issue 66. Not a fan of Nick Spencer's run, so we'll see what happens with this particular issue. I think this is kind of just like an in-between story arc type of book. Legacy Numbering 867. Next we move on to The Immortal Hulk, Time of Monsters. This is issue 1. This is going back in time of an original Hulk that we've never seen before. 3. And I'm not reading Ultraman. I don't know how many of you guys are writing it or reading it also. This is done by Kyle Higgins. Actually has a couple variants on here. Can we see some without getting messed up? Oh yeah, it's classic TV show version of Ultraman and whatever he's fighting there. Oh, next we move on to some X books. We got Way of X issue 2. I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of the first issue. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, what you thought of the first one. I just felt it was forgettable for me, right? So we'll see if I continue with this. All right, and next we have a variant cover for it. So here is your variant. That's weird. Okay, we'll move on. Wolverine issue 12. Right? So this one has to deal with Dracula, and they're trying to steal Wolverine's blood so they all can become like Wolverine, basically indestructible. All right, and then you have some 3 variants for this one. So you got this variant A. That's a pretty cool cover. Right, and then you have this variant B. Okay, the other one they're not showing. Next we move on to Silk issue 1. Second printing. Wow, I'm surprised that this got a second printing. being that's a limited series too. So if you want that and want to catch up with Silk, go ahead. Then we have Star Wars High Republic 3rd printing, issue 1. So you got that one. High Republic number 2, 4th printing. And are you guys still reading Star Wars High Republic? All right, guys, so there you have it. There are the books getting ready to come out for May 19th. That's your reminder to buy those comic books. So, guys, let me know in the comments below on some of the books you're most looking forward to. And, guys, if you like this content, I'm going to leave you more content right here to check out. And here are my top 10 most anticipated comics for May 19th as well. And until next time, guys, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. And enjoy those comic books, guys. Take care. Bye.